The boy's been sick, he's been in hospital. He's cost a lot of money, haven't you, boy? Yes, lots and lots of money. 4 days in hospital. Finally a clear day, and I'm hoping to finish our target, which is Centaurus A galaxy. And I need about an hour and a half more of blue. I've already had 2 hours each approximately of red, and green and luminance. And tonight, after about 5 weeks, I hopefully will finish this. I sound a bit crook, and that's because I am crook. I've currently got COVID. Me and my wife have come down with COVID, which is a bit of a bitch. We had a pretty rough night last night, and I'm going to brave it and try to get this just a little bit of data to finish this image off tonight. Fingers crossed all will go well.
So the Centaurus A, the Hamburger Nebula. Now this is in stellarium now, and just to get an idea, that's our focal length there. And as you can see, I'm shooting with the QHY268M and with my Edge HD 9.25, no focal reducers. So that is the field of view that I'm getting from that telescope. Excuse my voice, so I'm still a bit sick. Now, when I go over here, astronomy tools, with this combination, the camera, although it's not the 268M, it's a 268C, it doesn't really matter as long as that pixel size ratio is the same. That doesn't matter, that won't change. I'm predicting good seeing from my location, gathering from what it's looking like outside. But as you can see here, we need a 0.33 seconds per pixel resolution, so that's pretty high. So we're going to have to need extremely good guiding. But if I go to 2x2 binning, I have a nice little sweet spot here, and I still think that I've got enough resolution in my camera. And I've never tried 2x2 binging before, so I'm going to give this a go and see what we get. I'm going to be sacrificing my pixel resolution and hopefully get better guiding, as I don't have to guide as well, and I'm hoping to get a little bit more data on my image. We'll give it a go.
Did you hear that sound? Yep. Well,
Okay peeps, I'm back in the warmth of my house now. So here is my target, Centaurus A, and my guiding is not too bad. In fact, my guiding is pretty good. I probably could have got away with binning 1x1 with my guiding at the moment, but we will see. Another mistake I think I've made is that I've already shot my luminance data. I'm just finishing off my blue data at the moment, and I think I probably should have got my luminance data in full resolution bin 1x1, and I could have scaled that down, filled that pixel area, and I think it might have given me an advantage. But anyway, that's hindsight, and that's not going to happen now.
So last night I just scraped in enough data, about an hour and a half, just managed to get it on Centaurus A, and as you can see the clouds are back to normal. This is what normal's been like now for weeks. So hopefully I'll stack some data that I've got and we'll see what we have.
So I finally stacked the data after rejecting roughly about a half an hour on each colour. I managed to get an hour and a half roundabouts in each colour, and about 2 hours of luminance all up. Stack that all together, and I'll just go through. I'm not going to go through all my work processes here, but I'll just go through that's obviously the stacked image there. Once I've combined all my RGB channels, that's what we have. And as you can see, I'm a general stretching up until this point where I bring the luminance in. So that's my luminance data, but I wasn't happy with that. So what I managed to do is I kind of stopped here, and I think I have pretty much stamped that, and I've opened it in a new file over here, and I kind of started from this point on again. And so I've put my new luminance data in there, so I've redone my luminance, and then I've added it back in here. So if I take that out, and that's a combination, so you can see it's made a nice difference there. Maybe I should try and expand that a little bit. And then some more, started getting to my color detail here. I think I've done a high pass filter there, and generally just kept working. There was an issue with my blue channel as well, where I think from the time, it was nearly 4 weeks had passed since I got started collecting the data, and I must have bumped the rotation of the camera in that time or something, but it was just a little bit out, a little bit weird, a bit fuzzy, so there was a fair bit of processing there trying to get rid of that. There was a lot of noise, which I kind of expected, more noise than I normally have binning binning 1 by 1. You can see I've gotten rid of a lot of it at the moment, so I mean it's not too bad overall. And considering this is binned 2 by 2, I think the resolution comes around approximately 3000 by 2000 pixels after binning 2 by 2, so I think the camera is capable of pulling it off. So generally I'm pretty happy with that. Let me know what you think.